Camino de Santiago, tu nunca haces malo conmigo. I don't know what the translation is, but I want to say you never let me down. Look at this again, way up in the cloud, just outside Orense. I've got some fruit on the trees. Edible? Mum, shall I eat some of this? They look like nisperos, but I don't think they are. But look, early AM, early-ish, 10 o'clock. 10 por la tarde. I'm desperate to eat some of those. They look like yellow cherries. Let's try. I don't think they are. Not cherries. Kind of sweet, unripe. Maybe the red ones. That one's been eaten. Too late. Definitely edible, but not just yet. Look, yeah, the Camino de Santiago just let me down again. Just climbed up. Maybe felt like 400 or 500 metres in about 4 or 5 kilometres. 3 or 4 kilometres, maybe. I don't know. I'm on my way to, I think the place is called San Cristopher de Sea. And I'm up in the clouds again. Obviously very humid, but it doesn't feel too humid. The temperature's good. I'm just about to approach the 100 kilometres remaining marker. Let's see what this one says. This feels good. 100 kilometres left. .754. Wow. Que chuli. I never thought I'd see this bit. Well, I did. You know me. That's just a phrase. I did actually think that I'd see this because I knew I was going to see this job all the way through. But when I started, it felt like it was so far away. My expectations were that it was going to get tougher as it went along. And it was for the first half of it for sure, right up until province of Madrid. Again, I'll say it was really challenging. There was a lot of straight line caminos, not very much nature, and it was really, found it quite challenging mentally and physically, especially with the weight and with the shoes and all these things. But if you've been watching these videos, you know all about this. Since then, since the change of weight, since the change of shoes and the change in my energy, almost feels like it's getting easier by the day. And the way that the last 4 or 5 stages are panned out, there's like 20 kilometres per day, 25 kilometres per day, so that's quite interesting. I'm going to get to the hostel today later on and make a plan. Maybe do some calls to see which ones are open, because I know that there's some on the road that are shut. Thanks to Marco and Carmen, who are a day in front. They've been able to enlighten me on what's not available and what is. That's been kind of cool. It hasn't taken any of the adventure away. Ciclistas. Ahí os va. Mira. The horsemen of the apocalypse. Can you see? You can hear them for ages. I'm just going to record them as they're coming past. Buenos días, chicas. Corre, 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 corre. Va, 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 va. Buen día. Buen días. This Camino really has brought me out of my little shell. You have to be out of your shell. You have to be approachable. I feel like when I was learning Spanish and still trying to put it into practice in Ibiza, and I was very nervous and very shy. This part of my personality never really had this before, you know. being in the UK, being the eldest, being the life and soul of the party, just being Peach, was always quite gobby, I suppose. Buenos días, buen camino. But then bringing the Spanish into it, moving to Ibiza, yeah, made me really shy. Made me open myself up to all different types of vulnerability. Approaching people, talking to people, especially with the event manager stuff, with the vinyl club, with the gigs, was an opening and was definitely a learning. But here, you just don't have a choice. Don't have a choice. It's like barely anyone speaks English. But the greatest thing is that as an Englishman in Spain speaking Spanish, everyone thinks that you're a genius. Everyone that I speak to is like, wow, you speak really good Spanish, which is really surprising to me. But I know, and I accept that now. Definitely going to be fluent very soon. But it's really cool to be able to have a conversation with people in their native language about their native language, or about blues, or about women, you know. I've done it all. It's kind of cool. I remember having a chat with a guy recently, a couple of villages back, Juncaria, in a bar. This guy was playing blues on his music station, and he was so good blues, and we were just chatting and having a canya with this bloke. Very funny. Anyway, love you lots. See you later.